the beauty dish. Today I'm finally going to review some hair products for you. Way back at the beginning of the summer, I kind of went on a little hair product shopping binge because I decided that I was going to embrace my curls and finally, at the age of 35, figure out how to best work with my natural texture, my curls, once and for all. Curly hair is a lifelong process. If you have them, you understand that. If you don't, lucky you. No, I love curly hair, and I don't wish I had straight hair. Maybe. So anyway, I am going to talk about 4 products that I have, that I use, that I love, and I'm focusing here on styling products that fight frizz. And if you're curly, you are always fighting frizz. My hair type, if you're wondering, it's curly. If you do like the curly girl hair typing, it's maybe 2A through 2C. So it's kind of a little bit of everything. I have different curl patterns on different areas of my head, which you can probably even see if you can. Sometimes curly hair looks a little flat on camera because it's not so shiny, but I do. I have different curl patterns, and my hair is normal to high porosity, and it's on the drier side, and it's very frizzy, and it really reacts to a high dew point. If there's a high dew point, I get very frizzy. Okay, so enough about me. Let's talk about some products. And these products, you know, all curly hair is different. I can't say that they'll work for you for sure, but I know that a lot of curlies really like them. I researched all my products on YouTube and curly hair blogs, and that's how I found them all, and on Curl Mart with all the great reviews that they have. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Curl Keeper by the brand Curly Hair Solutions. You pretty much, the only place to buy this pretty much is online, and certainly I recommend Curl Mart. Their service is great. Their shipping is cheap. They have samples. But this is the tiny bottle. This is 3.38 ounces, and they have like a big 8-ounce bottle. But this I got at the beginning of the summer, and I'm like halfway through it. So you don't need a lot, and it's a very liquidy sort of consistency. My favorite curly hair vlogger, WaterLily716, has done videos about how, see how it's really watery, how this product has a very similar ingredient list to personal lubricant. So, you know, lube is what we're talking about. And I haven't tried lube on my hair, but she has, and a lot of people use it because it's so inexpensive compared to a hair styling product. But I'm just telling you this to give you the idea of the consistency and, you know, what it's like. It's not terribly sticky or tacky. It has a really great slip to it. It's really easy to smooth through your hair and distribute. So I put this on over a leave-in conditioner, and I use a good amount. You know, I kind of section off my hair and do it. And then I put a gel over it for some hold, because while this is a great frizz fighter, it doesn't really give you a lot of hold. And if you're someone who has sort of more soft, limp curls like I do, hold is kind of important, and it's something that you're going to want to get from another product. But this is a great frizz fighter. It is totally Curly Girl method approved, meaning there are no silicones. There's nothing in here that isn't water soluble. So it does not build up on your hair. It does not feel heavy. It does not look heavy or greasy, and it looks great whether you air dry or use a diffuser, which I do both. My next frizz fighting curly hair all-star is Quiet Calm Curl Control by the brand Inner Sense. So this is my most recent purchase, actually. I wanted to try a cream. I didn't have really like a styling cream, and I wanted something that could maybe multitask a little bit. Like I mentioned, I use this and I pair it with a gel. So it's like the fewer products I can use, the better. So I wanted to try this. It had great reviews on Curl Mart, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I use it over a leave-in conditioner, and I think every curly girl should just douse their hair in leave-in conditioner pretty much before you do anything else. That's kind of a universally accepted thing, I think, but I definitely endorse it. So what this stuff does is kind of enhances curl. I definitely get you know, more poppin' curls with it, and it fights frizz. I think it does a really impressive job with fighting frizz, and it also keeps my hair really soft. So sometimes, you know, gel is great, and gel gives you a lot of hold and frizz control, but, you know, you get that hard cast and you have to kind of crunch it out, which is really not a big deal. But this somehow magically keeps my hair soft, keeps the frizz away, and enhances my curl. And all that, and I kind of expected my hair to sort of, I don't know, kind of get fuzzy and kind of die a little bit by the second day, but I had really good second day hair when I used this as well. The next product I have is a old school classic gel, and it is the Aussie Instant Freeze Gel. So I don't even have to show you this product. It's a gel. It's on their little hold scale. It has 3 dots out of 4, so it does have pretty strong hold. And if you put enough onto your hair, you will get that gel cast, and that is supposed to happen. You know, your hair is crispy, but you just give it a little crunch and you're good to go. You're soft. It doesn't build up. It doesn't, you know, get white or flaky on my hair, but, you know, I never really had an issue with that. So when I use this, I will use it over either the Inner Sense cream. If I'm using a diffuser and I want more hold, I will add a little bit of the gel, and I'll definitely add it when I use my curl keeper. So it's cheap as chips at the drugstore. You can find it everywhere, and it doesn't build up. It's Curly Girl Method safe. It's just a great product. You don't need a lot, so 1 bottle will last you for, like, well, it depends. It'll last me for years. But just an all-around gel. And the thing I'm going to compare this to is the Diva Curl Ultra Defining Gel. I cannot tell a difference between these 2 products. I got this in a little Diva Curl kit because I wanted to try some of their stuff, and I got this, and I've used both. You know, I'll take this when I travel because it's small, but they are like the same thing. So this is, I don't know, 3 or 4 times the price of the Aussie. So if you just want a gel that works, get the Aussie, look no further. Okay, my last frizz fighter for curls is something that I only use on second day hair, but that's super important. So it is Karen's Body Beautiful Super Duper Hydrating Hair Cream. I mentioned this in 1 or 2 hauls ago, I guess, and it's huge. You know, like, this is a huge tub. This would literally last me for years, will last me for years, and it's very thick, buttery texture. And I'll show you the texture of this guy in a minute. I realize I forgot to do that. But it's very thick and buttery, so you just want to touch it and rub it in your hands and smooth it on, you know, on those ends or on any areas that are like a little crackly and frizzy. You know, I get a lot of that up here because I have little baby hairs, especially on my ends. And then I might even mix in some water when I do that, or then I'll put a little water on my hair, or first I'll put some water and then this. It kind of helps to, like, use a little water with it, smooth it onto the hair, and it really takes away the frizz, and it keeps away the frizz. So if I just, like, wet my hair or put a lot of other products on my hair, they would look good when they were wet, when the hair was wet, and then it would dry and the frizz would return. But the frizz doesn't really return with this. And it does add sort of a little bit of heft to your hair, but it doesn't feel cruddy. It's not greasy. You just use a minimal amount and you should be fine, especially if you have thicker hair than I do. Like mine, like I said, it's very soft and very fine. So I have to be careful or it'll look cruddy, but with this, I'm A-okay, and you can find this at Target. It's not a super cheap product. It's like in the $13 to $15 range, but you'll get that much. So I really like it a lot. And here, let me show you the Inner Sense. And I know that I'm raving about this, and you're like, well, why would I get the Curl Keeper if you love the Inner Sense? But it's like, it's about your preference, you know? Like, I'm showing you both products. I like both. I'll continue to use both, and one is going to work for your hair, or maybe you hate creams and you want, you know, the Curl Keeper, or you hate, you know, the Curl Keeper, blah, blah, blah. So they're both great. It's just kind of about, like, what you want out of your routine and how often you want to do your hair, and do you need hold and all that stuff. So all these products are fantastic. I use them all. I love them all. and I recommend them all. So all you curlies out there watching, let me know what some of your favorite frizz fighting products are, because I will go buy them and try them. Just don't tell me AG recoil, because because that was a big fail for me, although a lot of curlies love it. They definitely do. So tell me what your favorite frizz fighters are and what you use on your curls. I would love to know. Let me know what other kind of curly hair reviews or videos you'd like to see. I'm working on filming me actually applying stuff, you know, on my first day and my second day hair, like an actual hair routine, but filming in the bathroom is difficult, and you know, like doing my hair is like a physical process. I'm like standing up, I'm like all over. So there's water everywhere. So it's not the easiest thing to film, but I'm trying to do that. If you are interested, tell me if you are interested, or if like just talking about it is good enough. So yeah, let me know. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time. Have a wonderful day.